My name's Holly Powell-Jones. I run my own business, Online Media Law UK, and my specialism is basically around the legal and ethical issues surrounding new digital communication technologies and the internet. So my job involves giving kind of education and advice around the legal and ethical issues around social media. And that means that on a typical day, I might be at a school doing an assembly or doing a workshop with a business. I've also just finished a PhD, so I spend quite a lot of time at events talking about my research. And I kind of work across lots of different industries, so media, technology, law, education, and academia. Sadly, in the UK, women make up less than 1/5 of workers in the tech sector. When it comes to law, there's actually more women than men. However, in some law firms, men can earn up to 60% more than women, and also they tend to get the top promotions as well. In academia, more than 2/3 of the top professor jobs are filled by white men, so we have some gaps we need to close there as well. And when it comes to running your own business, men are much more likely to start and run their own businesses than women. However, that is changing. So since 2006, the number of women who are self-employed has gone up by 70%. So it's really exciting to see more women setting up their own businesses and working for themselves. I started my career as a broadcast journalist working in TV and radio, and because of that I had to learn about media law, and I just got really interested in media law, and I started to teach and research about how UK law affects what we can and can't post on social media and online. When I was at school, I did not think that I would end up being interested in tech or in law or in academia or running my own business or any of these things. I didn't really plan to get here. I just sort of followed what I was interested in and kind of kept an open mind and kept learning as I went. The brief is designed to give you an idea about some of the legal and ethical issues around what we post on social media, and to kind of explore the arguments from two different sides as if you were in a courtroom. So the group will be divided into two legal teams. One team will be for the prosecution, so that means they'll be arguing against the person who's accused. The other team will be the defence, so they'll be defending or supporting the person who's accused. So you'll be working on the same case that either you or your teacher has chosen. And what you'll be doing is each team will research the case, they'll find out all the facts about what happened, gather evidence to support their arguments either for or against, and then you'll present your case in a courtroom style setting in 3 parts, alternating between the two teams and starting with the prosecution. Part 1 is the opening statement. So in this, you'll kind of tell the story about the case, outline some of the key facts, the people who are involved, and also point out what sentence you're asking for the accused. The second part is the persuasive argument. So this is where you kind of can look at existing laws, maybe ethical arguments, and any evidence from the case that you think will support your argument for or against. Finally, you'll have your concluding statement. This will give you a chance to kind of like respond to some of the other points that the other team has made, and it's kind of the final word on the case. So you have to be very persuasive and remember to mention what sentence you're asking for too. Top tips for completion are: number 1, do your research. So make sure you find out all of the facts and the evidence of the case before you start building an argument. Secondly, keep really good notes of all of your evidence, all of your arguments and your points, as that will need to be submitted as a case file. Thirdly, make sure you practice your presentations in front of other people in your group before you stand up to do the final ones, because that way you'll feel more prepared. Good luck.